96, the Indy Channel.
I accept your nomination to run and serve as Vice President of the United States of America.
Now at 5, Governor Mike Pence is officially on the Republican ticket, trying to restore party unity. But was his big moment overshadowed by someone else?
God bless each and every one of you, and God bless the United States of America.
Senator Ted Cruz refuses to endorse Donald Trump as his party's nominee. The overnight reaction from Trump himself as he prepares to accept the nomination.
Plus, we can't forget about the dangerous heat already forming outside this morning. RTV6 is working for you, tracking down how hot it's supposed to get and how the city is helping everyone beat the heat.
And that is why today is a Storm Team 6 alert day. The mugginess, the heat out there.
You're going to feel it. Ashley Brown is the very latest now from the tracking center.
And this morning we deal with fog on the western portion of the state, as you can see here, lowering visibility. But this isn't the only moisture in the atmosphere. See, this moisture will loom throughout the day, and you'll feel it as humidity by afternoon. All right, so temperature map. We're going to talk a lot about temperatures today. It's going to be our conversation for the next several days. There are already heat advisories in the northern portion of the state, and we're already quite warm. It's 76 degrees right now in Indy, about 71 for Bloomington. Now, this is the map that we'll focus our attention on by afternoon. This is the heat index map, or what it really feels like. It feels like the actual temperature for now, but as we get into the next several hours, it will start to feel warmer. How much warmer? Well, by afternoon, we go back to 90 degrees. We'll say welcome back to the 90s, but it will feel like 95 to 98 throughout the afternoon hours. So feeling the heat and the humidity. You're looking for relief tonight? Can't provide that. Temperatures will continue to fall off. That's why today is a weather alert day because of the heat. Lauren.
Ashley, thanks. Take a look right now. We are monitoring your morning drive all over town right now. The good news, no crashes out there to slow you down. This is a live look in Beech Grove and on the south side of town where traffic is picking up. Take a look at our traffic now map, though. I am monitoring some road work. We have scheduled road work this morning in Fishers along I-69 in both directions here. From about 96th Street all the way up to Campus Parkway, you can expect to see some delays or lanes blocked. That is in both directions, so you want to slow down, keep your eyes on the roadways if you're traveling through that part of Hamilton County. Let's take a closer look right now from our INDOT traffic camera, though, in Beech Grove on the southeast side of town. Traffic pretty quiet here on I-465 at Emerson Avenue. We'll keep you updated.
And now to the Republican National Convention in Cleveland. All eyes on Donald Trump as he prepares to officially accept the Republican nomination for the president in prime time today. Governor Mike Pence was in the national spotlight last night as he was officially accepting the VP nomination. But it was the biggest moment in Pence's political career, upstaged by Senator Ted Cruz. That's the big story this morning. We start with Pence's convention speech, though.
Yeah, good morning, Indiana. Team coverage begins with Emily Pace. She joins us here in studio with how the governor's remarks are being received this morning. Emily.
Hey, good morning. Well, mission accomplished. Governor Pence did what he and the Trump campaign set out for him to do last night. He touched on all of the key GOP topics, like national debt and small government. He also bashed the mainstream media as well as Hillary Clinton. Pence is a well-known on Capitol Hill after spending more than a decade in Congress. While praising his home state of Indiana, he introduced himself to a larger audience. Some would say he's everything Trump is not, and that may help the duo win over delegates.
He's a man known for a large personality, a colorful style, and lots of charisma. And so I guess he was just looking for some balance on the ticket.
Now, one of Pence's other goals last night, firing up the GOP base, all while making Trump a more attractive candidate to undecided voters. Well, did it work? We talked to Indiana Republicans watching his speech from home, and they say not only did he represent the state, but the party well. And Donald Trump tweeting out last night, Pence was fantastic and will make a great VP. Back to you.
All right, Emily Pace reporting live for us this morning. Continuing our team coverage of Mike Pence's speech at the Republican National Convention, our own Rafael Sanchez was inside the Quicken Loans Arena talking with Indiana delegates on the convention floor moments after things came to a close.
The Indiana delegation went wild when Governor Mike Pence took to the stage. They say it's a moment they will never forget. Did he hit a home run? Did he do what you wanted him to do tonight?
He didn't hit a home run. He hit a grand slam home run. He salvaged what Ted Cruz tried to destroy. And he did the contrast between Ted trying to destroy our party, the failure to endorse Trump, all about himself. It's the way it's been. We've had to deal with this in the Senate for years. Mike Pence came out here and showed the American people what a true Republican, true patriot, true leader is.
Everybody will remember that he's real. He showed his human side, his humorous side, his love for his family, his love for his country, and how he is going to be a great team member with Donald Trump and make this country great again.
Secretary of the Status Quo.
Will that be what people remember tomorrow?
I think they will remember that, and that's what's needed right today. We need new leadership, and we don't want 4 more years of the same.
Governor Pence is now hoping to become the 6th Hoosier vice presidential nominee to end up in the White House. In the queue in Cleveland, Rafael Sanchez, RTV6.
Back now to the uproar at the convention caused by Ted Cruz. The Texas senator was nearly booed off the stage after he refused to endorse Donald Trump as the party's presidential nominee. He only mentioned Trump by name twice, choosing to focus more on Clinton. Here's the moment Cruz turned nearly the whole arena against himself.
If you love our country and love your children as much as I know that you do, stand and speak and vote your conscience. Vote for candidates up and down the ticket who you trust to defend our freedom and to be faithful to the Constitution.
Donald Trump pushing out this tweet overnight in response saying, quote, Ted Cruz got booed off the stage, didn't honor his speech. I saw his speech 2 hours early, but let him speak anyway. No big deal. The strategist for Cruz says the senator informed Trump of his speech plans through a phone call 2 days ago. And then this moment during last night's uproar, Ted Cruz's wife Heidi being helped out of the arena when the booing started getting very loud. In a text to ABC News, former Virginia Attorney General Ken Cuccinelli says he escorted her out because, quote, people behind her were getting very ugly and physically approaching and yelling at her.
Our coverage of the Republican National Convention continues all day long here on RTV6. Right now, you can watch Governor Mike Pence's full speech on the RTV6 mobile app. Coming up at 6 a.m. right here on Good Morning Indiana, we'll talk with ABC News political commentator Cokie Roberts about how Pence's remarks are being received, and we'll dig deeper into the uproar over Ted Cruz's refusal to endorse Donald Trump. RTV6's Rafael Sanchez will be live from the convention today as well, and we'll, of course, bring Trump's acceptance speech to you live tonight at 10 o'clock right here on RTV6.
Back now to the weather, and the heat wave starting to kick into full effect today. Heat advisories are already in place across parts of the state, and more go into effect tomorrow. Good Morning Indiana's Eric Cox is live with more on what the city is doing to help you keep cool.
Yeah, good morning, Beth. With thousands expected to attend outdoor events happening this hot weekend, like the Brickyard 400 or Indians baseball games, the city's extreme temperature task force is getting to work. Now, I'm told that the group recently met to strategize, and right now they're encouraging everyone watching out there to drink more water than usual, to limit outdoor exercise, and also remain in air-conditioned rooms whenever possible. Now, if temperatures do happen to climb to truly hazardous levels, the city will even activate something called the Extreme Heat Plan. Now, this would set up temporary shelters and cooling centers across the city to keep folks from hanging outside for extended periods. And the city's also encouraging employers with plenty of outdoor workers to be extra precautious during these coming days as well, by also implementing a worksite plan if possible. And some of the things it could include is taking extra breaks when those workers are in extreme heat, and even utilizing the buddy system. We're live downtown this morning. Eric Cox, RTV6.
And Eric, also, you want to stay hydrated if you're out there. Weather alert day, heat wave. We'll deal with heat from Tuesday, today through Sunday. Hottest air of the year sitting over us as temperatures warm to the 90s. It's going to feel much warmer than that. Let's talk about this temperature trend. I want to take you hour by hour through the day here pretty slowly as you go through it. All right, so I think temperatures in some areas will dip to the 60s this morning. By about 10:30, we're already solidly into the 80s, feeling the heat and humidity. As we go forward, we see 2 p.m. temperatures in the mid to upper 80s to the south. And by about 6 p.m., hitting that high temperature of 90 degrees for Indy, 90 for Columbus. So we'll feel the heat and the humidity. As far as the humidity is concerned, I think you need to stay hydrated and exercise indoors as dew points are above the 70-degree mark.
Underway right now, Metro Police are investigating the city's latest deadly shooting, where detectives stand this morning in their search for a suspect.
Plus, ahead here on RTV6, check your fridge and freezer before you plan your next cookout. One company is recalling their hot dogs, and that's not the only product. Lauren.
Mark, it's 5:10 right now on Good Morning Indiana, and you're getting a live look on the north side, I-465 at Keystone Avenue. Traffic is picking up, traveling up to speed. Don't forget, you can listen to this hour of Good Morning Indiana on your radio at 93 WIBC. We'll be right back after the break.